Welcome back. This will be a lesson 6, or I'm sorry, I think we're actually on 7. Kind of behind myself there. Trying to complete the course here in a one-day effort. But anyhow, lesson 7 is going to be talking about velocity zones. So in the previous one, we worked on the key zone here. So if we select a velocity right next to it, we've got our velocity zones. Now this is going to allow each layer to be triggered, independent of itself, depending on how hard the keys are struck on the keyboard, the MIDI controller, or the velocities that you may set within the actual MIDI clip itself. So let's right click and distribute ranges equally, and then we've got the 3 here. We'll move these guys around and kind of use our little fade trick to allow smoother transitions. Whoops, grab the wrong side, get up on the top there. There we go. So again, by grabbing the top, we can use our little fade trick here. If I can get it up there, there we go. And now we've got everything nicely faded. So again, if you're using an external keyboard or MIDI controller, it's going to depend on how hard the notes are struck that'll trigger each individual one. But if we're using a MIDI clip, the velocity, of course, is all right here for us. And right now we're pretty much uniform on everything that we're using. But if I trigger some of these up and down, we're going to get a unique and different sound out of this clip than we have been hearing throughout the course. Let me go down. Let's push this guy up. Let's push this guy up. Let's see what we sound like now. So you can see how it's being triggered up and down the clip here. Some really interesting effects can be achieved by that. Let's go back here. And bear with me. Hopefully this doesn't sound too loud, but I'll do a Command A, select all, and we will put these guys back where they belong. Everything's at the same volume, and somewhere in there should sound good. So anyhow, you get the idea. That would be working with the velocity within our rack. So let's go ahead and move on to the next lesson.